Breathe and embrace your heart. Wherever you are right now, take a deep breath. Feel your lungs swelling against your rib cage and your ribs expanding and lifting. Your lungs are expanding within as well, swelling around your heart. Consider this. With every inhale, your body embraces your body. Your lungs embrace your heart. No matter where you are or what you are experiencing at any given moment, as you breathe, you are in a state of constant self-embrace. Taking the breath in through the nose and expanding out the mouth. Letting yourself really just embrace and enjoy the feeling of being in your body, especially in these first few moments of practice as we arrive to our mats. Taking these first few moments before we build up into movement, into spice, into heat. We are working through a Warrior 3 Vinyasa. Last breath here to move. Nice big inhale through the nose. Let it go out the mouth. Grounding down through all 10 knuckle pads, all 10 finger pads. As we take our next inhale, we're going to round out the spine over to our tabletop variation. Lower body stays the same. Big toes together, knees wide, shoulders stack over wrist. And as we exhale, arching through the spine, sinking the hips back down to the heels. Inhaling, we round out. Exhaling, we arch back, getting some movement through our spine. This big channel that connects all parts of body, our main energy channel in the body. Rolling out this space as well as getting some movement in the hips, the lower back, the shoulders, a little bit of everything here, being nice and gentle in these first few moments. Next inhale, we arrive back, snaking the spine over to that tabletop. Tuck the toes, stack those knees underneath the hips, a few cycles of our cat-cow. Inhaling here, chest lifts, arch the spine. And exhale, press it out, we round. Inhale, chest lifts, we arch. Open up those collarbones, tailbone reaches high. And exhale, press up to the shoulders, we round last time here. Inhale, chest lifts, arch the spine. And exhale, press up to the shoulders, round out through the spine. From here, coming back into that flat back, we're just gonna kick the right leg out long to an extension. Those toes are still tapped to the floor. And we're just gonna take a rock on the ball of the right foot. Getting some opening and some length through the back of the calf, the Achilles, or just the calf in general, the Achilles, as well as just getting a little heat in the core and the shoulders as well. Again, keeping it a little more gentle in these first few moments. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna lift those toes up the mat. Take a breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. Taking some taps here. We're gonna inhale, tap the toes down. Exhale, lifting straight back up, hip, knee, ankle in line. Inhale, we tap. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift right back up. Nice big long line at the top. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Point through the right toe. Take an inhale. We round the knee into nose, crunch it in. And we're going to step that right foot all the way through. Reach it high, low lunge. Upper body reaches high. Sinking the weight up and through that front hip. We take a breath here. Inhale. As we exhale, we're gonna come on down, frame the foot, drive through the front heel, pull the right toes back towards you. Half split. Fingertips can always meet blocks if you have them available. Or hands can meet the hips as well, or fingertips to floor, or even palms down to floor. Either way, we're leading the chest towards the thigh rather than rounding the chin to the chest and trying to meet the forehead to the knee. So leading chest towards thigh rather than forehead to knee, creating that nice long length through the spine, and really always prioritizing that length over the spine. That length of the spine over how far we are going into a pose, and always listening to your body, what feels good, what feels available. Inhale here. Exhale, we press it forward, low lunge, frame the foot. We're gonna lift up off the left leg, step it back, high plank. Take a breath here, inhale. As we exhale, just taking some wrist rocks here. Forward and back. Really starting to create a little bit more heat piece by piece in shoulders and core. For 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and we thread it back from the tailbone, downward facing dog. Take a minute here. Find the shape. Find some stillness. Really feeling that length all the way up and through the posterior chain. And we start to take some pedals here. Shifting the hips side to side. Maybe getting a shake or a nod of the head and neck. Eventually coming to find stillness. We take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, we let it go. As we inhale, we snake that spine over to your high plank. Exhale, thread it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, we snake that spine over, high plank. Exhale, thread it back, downward facing. One more flow here. Inhale, snake the spine over to your high plank. Exhale, we press it back, downward facing dog. Next, inhale here, rolls you forward back to that high plank once again. And then exhale, we drop it back down to all fours. Just taking a little bit of a shift side to side here, getting some length through the outer hip and glute space. And we flip sides, coming back through center. We kick that left leg out long. Toes are still pointed down and tapping down towards the floor, towards your mat. And we're just gonna take some movement here on the ball of the left foot. Rocking forward and back. On your next inhale, find stillness. Exhale, hold. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we drop those toes. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, we lift, hip, knee, ankle in line. From here, we're gonna point through the left toes, curl the knee into nose, crunch it in around the spine, stepping that left foot all the way up and through. Low lunge, sweeping upper body high, fingertips reaching up towards the ceiling, sinking the weight up and through that front hip. The right toes still stay tucked. Inhale here. Exhale, we're gonna drive through the front heel, arriving back in that half split. Our single leg hamstring stretch. Taking a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, we push forward, framing out the front foot, the left foot. Kick up off the right leg to a straighten. Step it back, high plank. Take a breath here. Inhale. As we exhale, we're just gonna take some rocks forward and back on the wrists. And we will go for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Thread it back, downward facing dog. We breathe in. We breathe out. 2 more breaths before we start to flow through sun cell bees. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Nice big exhale, send it through. As we take our next inhale, shifting the gaze towards the front of the mat, bending through the knee, step, jump, or hop up to those fingertips at the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Heel toeing those feet together as we bend through the knees, hinge back in the hips. Next, inhale, sweeps the arms back, airplane. Exhale, arms sweep forward, biceps by the ears, palms facing each other. Option to keep the gaze shifted down at the toes or up towards the fingertips, whatever feels best for you. As long as we're not tucking the chin too much into the chest and creating a little bit of a strain, just keep the neck nice and relaxed. Either way, inhale here, exhale, hands through heart center. Take a breath in, take a breath out, maybe sinking a little bit deeper. On your next inhale, we're gonna lift up off the heels onto the toes. Take a breath here. As we exhale, heels drop, taking a little flow here. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, heels drop. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, heels drop. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we drop. This time, we're gonna take a nice big step. Hands stay through heart center, grounding down through all 4 corners of left foot. Left knee, left whole entire leg is staying exactly as it is. Hands again, stay through heart center. We're taking a big step over, landing on the knife edge, outer edge of that right foot. And then from here, we reach upper body high and over to the left side, catching a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Nice big funky lateral side body movement. Inhale here. Exhale, we step back, hands through center. Right foot comes back to meet the left. Right back into your chair. We're gonna swap it out for the opposite side. Inhale here. Exhale sends you to that big step out to find your balance to the right side. Landing on the knife edge of the left foot, reaching upper body high and over to the right side, creating that length down left side body. Inhale, exhale, hands through center. Left foot comes back to meet the right. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, fingertips drop, hips lift, drop it down, legs straighten forward, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms rise all the way up through standing. And exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, once again, catching right wrist with left hand, reaching up and out of the waist. And as we exhale, full extension this time. Getting a lot of length. So before we are really crouched down in this funky little position. So now we're really creating length in this movement. Inhale. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, grabbing left wrist with right hand. As we exhale, reach it over to right side. Tailbone stays tucked. Inhale here. Exhale, arrive back through center. We're cascading all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to your high plank, your vinyasa. Slowly lowering to a hover. Either swoop it up through center, upward facing dog, cobra, sphinx. Option to always press it straight back from your high plank to your down dog, an option to always find a child's pose. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat, bending through the knees, step, jump, or hop up to those fingertips. Heel toe those feet together. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knee, hinge back in the hips, arms sweep back, airplane. Exhale, arms sweep forward. Inhale, hands through heart center. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Grounding down through all 4 corners of the right foot, keeping the knees glued together. We're gonna slowly lift the right toes and foot from the mat. Left heel pulling in towards left glute, single leg share. Inhale. Exhale, hands stay through heart center. We're gonna straighten out through right leg, kick that left leg all the way back, flex the foot, warrior 3. taking a spicy lower body flow here. So as we inhale, point through the left toe, left knee comes back to meet the right. We bend through the right knee, single leg chair. Exhale, we kick open, warrior 3. Flex the left foot, straighten out the right leg, upper body in warrior 3. Chest becomes parallel to the mat. Inhale, single leg chair. Exhale, press open, warrior 3. 2 more. Inhale, single leg chair. Exhale, open, warrior 3. Inhale, single leg chair. Whoo. Exhale, warrior 3. Come on down. Left foot comes back to meet the right, and we drop all the way down. Forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Step or hop back to your high plank, your Vinyasa. Swoop it up through center, upward facing. Tuck the toes, fly it back. Downward facing, last sun sal B of the day. Inhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat, bending through the knees, step, jump, or hop up to those fingertips with your exhale. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, let it go, forward fold, heel toeing those feet together. Inhale, bend the knees, hinge back in the hips, arm sweep back, airplane. Exhale, arm sweep forward. Inhale, hands through heart center. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, we peel the right toes from the mat, right heel pulling towards right glute. And as we exhale, press up and through, warrior 3. Whoo. Inhale, single leg chair. I have no balance on this side. That is okay. Embrace the differences between your sides. Exhale, kick open, warrior 3. Inhale, single leg chair. Exhale, warrior 3. 2 more. Inhale, single leg chair. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, single leg chair. Knees meet, bending through left knee. Exhale, kick open, straighten out through left leg. Kicking the right leg back to an extension, flexing through the right foot, warrior 3. Chest parallel to mat. And from here, keeping the chest parallel to the mat, hands through center. Right foot comes back to meet the left. And then from here, from that 90-degree angle, we drop it to our forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, place the palms down, step or hop back to your high plank. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, your Vinyasa. Swoop it up through center, upward facing, tuck the toes. Fly it back, downward facing dog. And we meet our main flow series for the day. As we inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, we crunch it in. Inhale, we kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Step that right foot all the way through. Drop it down through left knee. Upper body reaches high. Low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, airplane the arms back. Drive through the front heel. Half split. Using a little extra engagement through the core as the airplane arms sweep back. Option here for fingertips to drop to the floor or to hips or to blocks for any extra support that may feel better for you. Inhale here. As we exhale, big transition through our main pose of the day, warrior 3. We sink the weight up and through the front hip. Hands come through heart center. We power up and through the right foot. And we meet that warrior 3. Whoo, take a breath in here. As we exhale, slow bend through the right knee. Step it back, swivel the back heel flat. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, biceps by the ears, palms facing each other. As we exhale, close the angle off from right side body and front thigh. Warrior 2 with a little bit of an extension and an arm balance. Inhale. As we exhale, right fingertips drop. We power open, half moon. Inhale here. Exhale, come on down. We frame the front foot. We step it back to a runner's lunge. We breathe in. We breathe out. We frame the foot. We step it back, high plank, lowering through your vinyasa. Swoop it up, upward facing. Tuck the toes, fly it back. Downward facing dog. We breathe in. We breathe out. From here, last flow sequence of the day, we sweep the left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, we crunch in. Inhale, we kick back. Exhale, knee to nose, we crunch it in. We step that left foot through, drop it down through right knee. Upper body sweeps high, hello, low lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, airplane arms. Drive through the left heel, pull those left toes back towards you. Half split with the arms to an airplane, creating a little bit more balance. Challenge and requires a little bit more stability through the core. Powering up and through warrior three. Hands come through heart center. Shift the weight into the left foot. Powering up off the ball of the right foot. Grounding down through all four corners of the left. We come all the way up, holy moly. No balance, option to do taps or just one big swoop forward. Warrior three. Inhale here. Exhale, slow and control that step back, swiveling the back, heel flat. Open up, warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, biceps by the ears. Exhale, we close off the angle from left side body to right thigh. Front knee still stays stacked over front ankle. We breathe in. We breathe out. From here, we're coming on down, left fingertips drop, big open, half moon. Inhale here, right hip stacks on top of left, flexing through the back foot. And as we exhale, we come on down, both fingertips drop to the floor, and we frame out the left foot, nice big slow step back on the ball of the right foot. Runner's lunge variation here, inhale. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back, high plank. Your vinyasa. Swoop it up through center, upward facing. Tuck the toes, fly it back. Downward facing dog. Whew, great job, guys. A little extra blast through the core before we wind things down for good. Settling in to 3 last cycles of breath here in downward facing dog. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Last breath here. On your next exhale, shift the gaze towards the front of the mat, bending through the knees. Step, jump, or hop all the way through. This time, we're gonna hop through our seated position. So feet flat, knees bent for a moment. And from here, we're gonna slowly rock back so we're in our boat pose. Shins, forearms parallel to the mat. 5 little low to high boat crunches. We go now. Inhale, we lower. Heart and heels to a hover. Exhale, we pull those knees into chest. Inhale, we lower, low boat. Exhale, high boat. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, pull high. 2 more. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, we pull high. Last time here. Inhale, we lower. This time we hold in low boat for 3 more cycles of breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last breath. And as we exhale, we drop it all the way down. Bring those feet to the outer edges of the mat. Let the knees fall in towards each other. Let the arms fall by the sides. Chill it out, guys. Woo-hoo. A little spicy Warrior 3 blast that not only sent a lot of strength and fire and heat through the body, but a ton of balance, a ton of stability through the core, through the hip space, through the lower body, all things. Slowly starting to window wipe the knees side to side from this space. Winding down just as quickly as we sped up today. So from here, we slowly hug those knees into chest, forehead to knee, chin to chest. We drop the arms open to a cactus, shift knees over to left, head shifts over to right. We breathe in, we breathe out. On your next inhale, knees shift back through center and guiding themselves over to the right side. Head shifts over to left. Feel free to close off the eyes if you haven't already. And really just letting yourself come back into breath. Come back into your body. Let yourself find some ease. Find that presence with yourself. Come back through center, forehead to knee, chin to chest, and we open up to Shavasana. Legs extend out long, arms by the sides. I encourage you, since we wound down pretty quickly here, if there's any final shapes your body would like to take, whether that be a hip opener, a pigeon, maybe a deeper spinal twist, maybe a plow or a shoulder stand. Find what you need, leave what you don't, and when you're ready for it, meet me in your final resting pose, our Shavasana. Using our Shavasana as our bridge between practice and taking our practice out into the world with us. Letting yourself really just get a wash of ease and peace and expansiveness in these last few moments. You to stay here as long as you can. But if you're ready to move away from your practice, I invite you to bring your hands, bring your palms together through heart center. I honor you for showing up to your mat, for moving with me, for playing, for breathing, for sweating. And I look forward to flowing with you so soon. Namaste, friends.